Welcome back to the Daily Show. We've got a special guest today. It's Denise Van Outen. Welcome, Denise.
Good to be here on the Daily Show.
So what have you been doing in Koh Samui? Why have you arrived over here now?
It's sort of a work and pleasure trip, really. Came over to do a couple of photo shoots for 2 British publications.
Okay.
So the first 3 days of my trip, I was just shooting on the beach and around the hotel at the W Resort. And then a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, was getting married, so came to a wedding and all my friends flew over from England for that.
Brilliant.
So I've kind of had a nice 10 days of just partying and a little bit of work, and also got my daughter with me.
So how's motherhood as well? I mean, yeah, you've got little Betsy with you. I mean, how's that been going, being a mum now?
I love it, but it's really hard work, and she's 2, so she's at an age where she's a little bit of a handful. And my husband's away in Los Angeles at the moment, so I'm here on my own with her, so trying to sort of cope with the toddler and trying to sunbathe. The two don't seem to mix, but I've kind of managed it.
Now, the last time I saw you was in Chicago, playing Roxy Hart.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that now? That's...
God, it was a long time ago. I did it in...
Going back.
I know, in London I did it in 2001.
Okay.
And then I did it in New York in 2002.
Oh, so both sides of the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Fantastic. And what's it like working with Lloyd?
It's amazing. I mean, Andrew, I've got to know over the years as a friend now. The first time I worked with him was just after Chicago. I did a one-woman show called Tell Me on a Sunday, which was something that he wrote in the 70s, and it was a short piece, but he made it bigger and longer for me. So he basically wrote loads of new songs, and it became a piece that was standalone. And I did it for 10 months in the West End. And because I spent so much time with him, I got to know him really well, so I consider him a friend.
Any more musicals in the pipeline?
Yeah, I'm doing something next year. I've got a TV project before, and then I've co-written a one-woman show, because I actually enjoyed the experience of doing a show on my own.
So you're co-writing as well?
Yeah, so I've written this. It's something that I had in my mind for a long time, and I'm working with all of Kylie Minogue's production team, doing all the music, and so we've recorded an album to go with it. It's all ready to go, so as soon as I get back to England, I'll start workshopping it.
Straight in there.
Yeah.
Now, I heard you doing a film with Keith Lemon.
I've shot...
The film?
Yeah, it's just come out in the UK, actually. I missed the premiere because I was here.
Okay.
I only play a really small part in it. There's loads of people in it that are friends of Keith's.
Yeah.
So that's a really small part. But another film that I was working on previously to that is out early next year. I think it's going to be cinema release on Valentine's Day.
Can you say the name of the film?
Yeah, that's called Run for Your Wife.
Run for Your Wife?
Yeah, and it's...
I normally run away from my wife.
Yeah, well, this is exactly what the lead character, Danny Dyer's doing.
Oh, Danny Dyer's in it?
Yeah, he has 2 wives that he's running away from, and me being one of the wives, and the other wife is Sarah Harding from Girls Aloud.
Oh, wow. So you've got some faces in there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Danny actually a few years ago at the Cartier Polo. He just finished doing a film. I can't remember what it was called now, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's good fun.
And Keith Lemon, I mean, when we see him on TV, is he really that mad?
He's nuts, and he's a bit of a... Because he's obviously a really good actor to play a character like that. When you go and do his shows, like I've been on Celebrity Juice a few times, he stays in character the whole time you're there.
Yeah.
So Lee Francis, who is the real person behind Keith Lemon, you never really see or get to know.
I thought his real name was...
No, it's not. It's Lee Francis. Only once I've met him when he's been out of character, and it was too weird for me that I didn't like it. Right. So he kind of knows now that it's better to just play this character and be that person. Because he's too freaky. He seems quite dull without the character.
And tell me, what do you think about Koh Samui coming here and then staying at the W Hotel?
This has been such a brilliant hotel to stay at. They've been so accommodating and lovely with having Betsy here as well. The people here are so nice. It's a great place for family. I came here, probably the first time was about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's changed so much since then. And then previously came here 10 years ago, so this is my 3rd visit.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
You were staying at the waterfront.
Yeah, that was it, yeah, which I loved. And I went back there the other day to have a look, and it hasn't changed.
No, it's still the same.
Yeah, but it's nice, you know, and I do really like the island. The shame of it is it is actually quite a long way to fly from England.
13 hours.
It is, but only because I've got a little toddler with me.
Yeah.
Had I have had help on the flight, it would be a lot easier.
Betsy, she's a lovely little munchkin.
Yeah.
I saw her earlier, she's a lovely little girl.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could move the island closer to England.
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah.
But we're here now. Listen, thanks very much for joining us on the Daily Show. It's been a pleasure to speak to you.
Pleasure.
Good luck with the future.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Denise.